This is Jared with bulkloadsnow.com. In this tutorial, we want to go over 3 to 4 main features for shipper and broker members on finding trucking companies or carrier members. We're at the home page right now. First off, you want to make sure you'll log in up here at the top. It should have your name once you're logged in. The first feature we want to show you is simply adding or posting your load. If you go to add load, you should pull up a page like this. The first column you can leave as is. It's always going to default today's date to a week out. You can put the estimated number of loads, any other details, a rate if you want. Again, it is optional. Most importantly, the origin, state, city, as well as the destination, and then the appropriate equipment, and then make sure your contact information is on there. Once you post a load, it'll show up on your dashboard at My Post. Here's a couple loads here, and this is where you can edit or delete the load. And then over to the left, there's a main feature called Leads. If you click on that, this will pop up a new window, and it'll show you anyone that's viewed your load. So you can go through here and see anybody that's viewed your load, any trucks that have posted their availability near your load, and then even any trucking companies looking for loads out of the same area as yours. We've made this really simple. Instead of going through each one individually trying to call an email, we have an email option up at the top. If you click on this icon, it'll blind copy all those into one email. You can uncheck any that you don't want, but it'll blind copy them all into one email with your email address, your name, and the origin destination. Then all you have to do is write in the message. You can put, something along the lines of seeing if they have interest. You can put more information as far as the rate, when it needs to ship, and so forth. So that's number one, getting the load posted and then checking your leads. We'll close this and go back to the main page. The next option is going up to the Trucks tab here. The Trucks tab has two different options. We have a list of actually trucks that have posted their availability. You'll see a map over on the left. And then the map on the right will actually be all of our trucking members sorted by state. We also even have a search by equipment for a trucking company. So for example, if you go up here, I've already checked Georgia, and then I went ahead and checked auger, hopper, and then hit search by equipment. This will populate anyone based out of there with that appropriate equipment. So you can do specific equipment searches with this option. We even do have an email option right above the first person's name where it'll blind copy all these carriers into one email. And again, you can send them a quick message with what you're looking to move. So that's number two. Lastly, if you go back up to the top, there is a Company Finder tab. Very last tab. And there's several ways you can search. This Company Finder actually is a database that we pull from the FMCSA directory into ours, and it's got every single trucking company for hire in the US, Canada, and even Mexico. But we've made this really easy where you can actually do a radius search out of any city for trucking companies. So for example, if I go over here to the radius search, I'll go ahead and type in Missouri and Springfield, and you can set it all the way up to 95 miles. For demonstrations, I'll leave it at 10, leave it at carriers. Grain, feed, and hay, it's automatically going to check because that's going to get your hopper carriers. But if you wanted to check liquids, gases, that's going to get tanker trucking companies. You can even come up here to coal coke. That's going to get a lot of your in-dump companies as well. But I'll hit search now, and it'll think for a little bit, but it'll populate everyone within a 10-mile radius of Springfield that matches that description. So you can kind of go through here. There's several different options. You can sort by clicking on the green bar. Over on the far right, you can even sort by the number of number of trucks that company has. We even do have an option where you can export all this to an Excel file. We even have an email option here where you can click on this, and it'll put all those email addresses into one email. And again, this is going to be everyone in the FMCSA database, whether they're members of our website or not. So those are the three main features on finding trucking companies. You will notice we do have Instant Messenger down in the very lower right hand corner. If you click on it, it'll pop up every trucking company or shipper or broker online, and you can actually click on their name and send them a quick message. Or we've even made it convenient up at the top. We do have a group messenger where you can actually send a message to all users online. So if you did this and selected all, you'd send it to all 167. You can check just carriers, shippers, and brokers. So these are the three main features I wanted to go over. Again, first and foremost, always getting your truck posted out there, or excuse me, your load getting posted out there, getting on there, and using the Trucks tab, as well as the Company Finder and the group chat. If you have any questions, contact us anytime. Toll free 800-518-9240, extension 2, or you can email us at support@bulkloadsnow.com. Thank you.